The U.S. is lifting oil sanctions on Iran for the first time in years. It's time for the Streamline, everything you need to know in 10 minutes or less. The Trump administration claims it's making progress in peace talks. The U.S. will temporarily allow Iran to sell oil on the open market, which could bring in tens of billions of dollars for Iran. Vice President J.D. Vance led talks over the weekend. He says Iran agreed to allow international nuclear inspectors into the country.
That is a major milestone for the American people and the first step in permanently denuclearizing or permanently ending a nuclear weapons program in Iran.
The promise of nuclear inspectors is the same one made under President Obama's deal. President Trump previously tore up that agreement. Iranian state media reports the country has made no new nuclear commitments. Meanwhile, gas prices here in San Diego, they do continue to fall. This morning, we are seeing a 2-cent drop for a gallon of regular, right now sitting at $5.60. Nationally, however, no change in price. It remains at $3.93. It was a revealing day in the murder trial of Larry Millete, who's accused of killing his wife, Maya Millete. For the first time, we heard from the man Maya was having an affair with. I was in court listening to Jamie Laird's testimony. He said he worked with Maya as Navy contractors. Their relationship turned romantic in January 2020 and lasted roughly a year. The last time they communicated was January 7th, 2021. That's the day Maya vanished. He told the court he was at the hospital the night Maya went missing because his wife was having a baby. He said that he loved Maya, but they were both scared of losing their jobs. Laird admitted that he lied to police, family, and co-workers about this affair. He was excused from the witness stand Monday, but he could be called back. Prosecutors also expect to call Laird's now ex-wife to the stand later in the trial. Trial is set to resume later today.
And a storage facility fire is spreading thick smoke across neighborhoods in LA. Crews say there's been a lot of progress made in battling the fire at the 500,000 square foot warehouse. A pollution advisory remains in effect through midday today as a state of emergency has been declared. The fire started last Wednesday. And new developments in the search for Savannah Guthrie's mother. Sources tell ABC News that a second ransom note sent days after her disappearance claims Nancy Guthrie has died. The 84-year-old was abducted from her Tucson, Arizona home in the middle of the night on February 1st. Several ransom notes were sent to the media after she went missing. And the second note to a Tucson media outlet said Nancy Guthrie shortly died after she was taken, then buried, quote, in nature. Investigators say they believe the note is credible. And the U.S. Senate has passed a bipartisan housing bill that would ban Wall Street investors from buying single-family homes and make it easier to build new housing. The 21st Century Road to Housing Act cleared the Senate with support from both parties. Supporters say the bill addresses a nationwide shortage of about 10 million homes by reducing regulations and encouraging more construction. The measure would also prevent large investment firms from purchasing single-family homes, a practice that critics say has driven up housing costs. Now, 5 Republican senators voted against the bill. One opponent argued the biggest cost drivers are local regulations, not federal policy. The bill now moves to the House, where it could receive a vote as soon as today.
City of San Diego is considering a multi-billion-dollar plan to run its own electric utility. Next, city council members are looking at taking over San Diego Gas and Electric's infrastructure. An independent study says the move could cost up to $7.6 billion, but it could eventually save customers about $500 a year. Local union workers are pushing back. They fear the takeover could cost them their jobs and their pensions.
Be honest with yourselves. You do not have the resources or knowledge to do this. Don't gamble with my job or the job of my union brothers and sisters, because I promise you one thing, we will not go down without a fight.
SDG&E is also against the plan. It claims a takeover would cost at least $9.3 billion. They released the statement here. The city council did not vote on the issue Monday. The council will take more time to consider the idea before moving forward.
And transit riders in the South Bay could soon get some relief from rising fares. The MTS board voted to move a proposed fare freeze program forward that would lock in current prices for riders enrolled in assistance programs like CalFresh and Medi-Cal. ABC 10 News South Bay reporter Danny Miskell looks into the next steps of its approval.
I'm here at the Palomar Street Transit Center in the South Bay. And I'm here because right now city leaders are considering a fare freeze program for riders who are enrolled in public assistance programs so they can save a few more extra dollars every month.
According to San Diego County, more than 360,000 residents rely on CalFresh benefits, while another 50,000 receive CalWorks assistance to help pay for rent and bills. That includes Ruben Juarez.
How many times a day would you say?
Like around four times.
4 times a day.
Right now, Ruben depends on the trolley to get to his medical appointments.
Like right now, I got to go to wound care and get my legs taken care of.
Riders with disabilities currently pay $1.25 each way, while the standard fare is $2.50 each way. Next year, MTS plans to raise fares to $3.25. Fares for senior disabled Medicare riders would also increase, jumping to $1.50 in the fall and $1.60 next year. This is what's prompting the MTS Board of Directors to pass the proposed fare freeze program, which would lock in current fares for riders enrolled in CalFresh, Medi-Cal, or CalWorks. Last week, the MTS board voted 8-4 to move the fare freeze proposal forward. The program now heads to SANDAG for final approval. MTS says it's still working out how the program would operate, and they're meeting with county officials this week to determine how eligibility and enrollment would be administered. For riders like Ruben, the hope is simple: keep transit affordable. In the South Bay, Danny Miskell, ABC 10 News.
And Danny covers the South Bay communities of National City, Chula Vista, and San Isidro. If you have any tips or story ideas for her, you can email her at danielle.miskell@10news.com or scan the QR code on your screen.
Catching a movie at a theater is always a fun thing to do over summer. And now theaters are offering deals to help you stay within a budget. Going to the movies has gotten more expensive. According to data from the Lending Tree, moviegoers spend at least $32 per person when watching a movie. This includes admission and a trip to the concession stand. But companies are offering deals to make it more affordable to go to the movie theater.
We really do want to make movie-going affordable for everyone.
Carrie Trotter is the head of marketing at AMC Theaters. They're launching AMC's Summer Movie Camp on June 22nd, which offers $3 tickets for select movies, showing exclusively on Mondays and Wednesdays, with showtimes only at 11 a.m. and 2 p.m.
We have a really great lineup of fan favorite movies, things like Paddington in Peru, Sonic the Hedgehog 3, and How to Train Your Dragon.
AMC also has its rewards program, AMC Stubs, which offers different deals and discounts depending on the level of membership. The perks include free movie tickets, discounts at the concession stands, and access to priority lines at the theater. The membership price ranges from just under $2 a month to under $30 a month. The lower end of the price range gets you upgrades on popcorn and drinks and waived concession fees. The more expensive membership lets you watch up to 4 movies every week without any blackout dates. If you want to go the prepaid route at Costco for just under $40, you can get 2 AMC movie tickets and a $20 gift card. Jaden Campos is an A-list member. He says this membership is worth the cost.
So you're able to even watch IMAX, Adobe, XL, and you can go to any AMC, and it just works out for the family, especially with the times. They have a bunch of different times.
After crunching the numbers, he says going to the movies frequently with this discount is cheaper than other summer activities with his kids.
A big strain on me because the kids like to go out and do amusement parks and stuff, and that's even more money than I can afford right now.
Regal Cinema is offering its own deal called Summer Movie Express. Monday through Thursday up until August 13th, admission to select movies shown at 11 a.m. will only be $1. During this time, there's also a discount on snack packs at the snack bar. Moviegoers tell us the extra discounts make the movies more enjoyable, knowing you are saving money.
Cashed in on her points for the popcorn
and soda.
So that came out discounted too, so it was nice.
Normally that would cost you.
Yeah, arm and a leg, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
Marie Cornell, ABC 10 News.
And that's your ABC 10 News Streamline, everything you need to know today in under 10 minutes.